Hi, welcome to this tutorial on the way I like to play the song He Reigns that was made popular by the Newsboys. Let's get right to it. I want to teach you three chord shapes real quick here. I use a D shape F chord. At the 5th fret is where my first and second finger are, at the 5th fret. And the next chord is an A over C sharp shape, but the bar is at the 5th fret, and then I put my third finger at the 7th fret of the A string, and that's actually a C over E chord. Okay, and then I follow that with a D shape at the 7th fret, where my first and second finger are, and that's a G chord. So we've got an F chord, and then C over E, and then a G chord. I'm using my pinky finger and my thumb to mute the strings that I don't want to have, that I don't want to be played. I don't want to ring when I play those chords. So if you look here, you can see I'm using my pinky finger to mute some strings. I'm using my thumb to mute some string. You know, the top low E string here. Okay. So the trick when you play these chords is to, sometimes keeping other strings from ringing is what really makes it sound good. Okay. The trick to getting that strumming pattern going is a steady down up movement. It's kind of like the Celtic strum pattern, where you have a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1, like that going. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Ba 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 da ba 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 And after I do those strums, I stop squeezing the chord, and that's how I get that chunk sound. That in-between chunk sound is made effective by the way I stop squeezing the chord in my left hand. I keep my fingers touching the string, but I stop squeezing the chord. That helps me to mute those strings. Okay. It might take a little bit of effort to kind of work out all those little details. You know, there's only those three chords that we're working on here, but it's really made effective sounding by the muting of those strings that you don't want to ring. So take your time sort of working that out, by letting your pinky finger rest on the string without actually pressing on anything. It's just barely touching strings to keep them from ringing. And the thumb just coming up over the top to take care of that E string, so that all you hear is when I play the A over C sharp shape, that C over E chord, the top E string and the high E string, they aren't ringing on that chord. just the inside 4 strings. And it takes a little bit of figuring out to make that happen. But once you do, it's possible to memorize that shaping, to get it in your chord memory, or a muscle memory, okay? Okay? Yeah, so those 3 chords comprise a lot of this song. Okay. Otherwise, included in the song as you get, into the chorus, a good old F bar chord and a good old C chord and a nice big fat G chord. More like that. Glory, glory, hallelujah, He reigns. He reigns, singing glory, glory, hallelujah, He reigns. F, C, and G. Who would have thought it'd be such a powerful way to play? In the second verse of the song, an F chord with G in the bass is used. By adding a G on the bottom, and also a C chord with G in the bass. So when I do that, I like playing, just trying to get my guitar positioned right here so you can see the neck. I like to play my G chord, or I like to play a C over G like this. I use my pinky and my 3rd finger to play the 2 G's on the 2 E strings, and then that leaves these 2 fingers free to play the top half of a C chord, and then you get C over G. Okay, so let it rise above the 4 winds, caught up in this heavenly sound. Let praises echo from the towers of cathedrals to the faithful gathered underground. So that can be a very effective sound, making those chords correct. Alright? So have some fun. This song is worthwhile getting right. And it sure blesses the church, that's for sure. All right, have fun working on it.